Hello, beautiful. Hello, hello. Welcome, my beautiful butterflies. Welcome, welcome, beautiful. Hello. How are you, my beautiful beings? Welcome. Is the music too loud? Can you hear me? Is it my voice too loud or something? Wait, I need to grab. Hello, hello. Can you all hear me? Here we are. Sounds good. Oh, perfect. How are you, beautiful beings? Welcome to my temple. I will start in a sec. I'm just gonna wait for a few people to come along. Good morning. Is it morning for you? For me, it's like evening. But hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Today I've got a lot of things I want to talk to you about. So be ready. Psychologically. It's gonna be another one of my mad horse moment, if you're ready. Thank you. I hope you can feel it. Oh, you haven't slept. Oh. Inhale with me, okay? And relax. Today we're gonna talk about some deep concept. So, oh, hello, Andrew. So it's not gonna be only healing and calming, but I want to talk to you about a few things if you're ready for it. Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome everyone. How has been your Sunday? Are you still feeling the energy of the full moon? Any of you felt it? It was really intense, and it's still really intense, so I wonder if I am the only one feeling it. There is like a strong excitement and like warrior fire energy, but there is also some anxiety and some like restless energy I feel. The energy of the moon, I did a live about it. If you haven't seen it, it's on no, I'm not Polish, I'm Italian. But if you haven't seen that live, it's uploaded on YouTube in case you want to see it. And I've been talking about this energy that we are feeling and what this energy is telling us mostly. Hello, Case. Hello, everyone. So, lately I've seen a lot of people, especially in the spiritual community, anxiety, right? Yeah. Lately, even in the spiritual community, I've seen a lot of people just pointing finger at each other. It almost feels like everyone wants to know best. And I don't know, I find it really pointless, because the truth is that we know nothing. So whatever spiritual guru you follow, whatever spiritual channel you follow, remember that ultimately you know what is best for yourself, okay? And no matter everything that is happening, it seems like everyone have a different opinion about it. Yeah, we are supposed to be in the same side, but most people just like to argue and, point fingers to who says what. And I just find it just sad, because the truth is that we do not know nothing. There are things in the spiritual world, and common knowledge in energy and how energy works and how to communicate with spirit and the messages that we receive during our life that make us understand if we are in the right path or no. The point is that nothing is as it seems. So at times something that might look, evil, it might be good, and something that look really good might be evil. But it's not even up to us to divide those two category, because there is no division. There is no division. The wrong side and the right side are the opposite manifestation of the same thing. You understand? Exactly. The true wisdom is we know nothing. Of course, we try to empower other spiritual people. We try to empower people in their own life to change it, to make it better, to grow, to evolve, and to understand that everything that you want is possible. But what is gonna work for me might not be working for you. You understand? So it's being humble and accept the fact that there are different reality, there are different truths, perhaps, because again, something that maybe be good for you might be not good for me. So what is the truth? Maybe there is not only one truth, but there are multiple truths, because we are unique individuals, and we all have an intuition, and we are all connected to source. And sometimes people have to make mistake or say the wrong things for them understand the mistake. So we are all in a learning process, aren't we? And this reality, it's made by us as well. Our energy interacting with the outside create different things. So how are you using your energy? What is your energy creating around you is the basic question that you need to ask yourself. People talk about reaching enlightenment, and reaching that, it's simply self-awareness. Being aware that what you think get projected out there. Be aware that your feelings, your emotions get radiated outside of you and impact things around you. Your belief, your own beliefs, and what you think about yourself and others literally dictate your life. So, we don't have to get attached to beliefs or theory. We can consider them without attaching ourselves to them. You understand? The Big Bang Theory is still a theory, still now. So when you accept the existence of one theory, when you accept the existence of something, but we still have to detach ourselves because we were not there at the time. So we do not know, no matter how many theory they can create. So spirituality, it's simply just take a step inwards in your own world, inside of you. The universe, it's a reflection of yourself, basically. When you are miserable, you create a miserable reality. When you are in a victim mentality, you will always be the victim. When you feel like lost and when you feel frustrated, and this is what you will manifest outside. And it doesn't matter how this trend of being a starseed or stuff like that, we all are source children. We all are spiritual beings, if you like it or not. The soul leaving the body when you die has been filmed scientifically. They spotted it's out there. So what are we gonna do with this knowledge of the fact that we are spiritual beings? What are we gonna do with the knowing of our impact into the world as a divine creature, as a creature that creates? We do the same thing. We have the same ability of God. We create. And Jesus is here. You can call him. He loves to speak with me. But there is no one out there that knows it all. There is no one person out there omniscient that knows it all. Future, past, and present. What we can do is just help each other in this magical place that we landed. And it's wonderful how people would carry on their life believing in this or that and thinking that that is the ultimate belief, that is the ultimate truth. And I'm afraid, my friend, nobody holds the ultimate truth quite yet. As a species, you can see us. We're quite backward still. Our technology, it's quite disappointing because we're still polluting the planet. We are still killing and dying people without food. And so when you say that you believe in science, when you say you believe in technology, ask yourself what those things created exactly. What good impact or bad impact can you see? Shiva used to tell me stories about the Veda without me reading it. Hello, beautiful, welcome. Thank you for tapping on the screen and sharing my live. I appreciate that. I was reading a book of Osho, and he was talking about scientifically it's proven that the space between our little cells, it's empty. And even when you go deeper and deeper and deeper with a microscope, in the end of the smallest cell that you can see, guess what there is? Emptiness. It's space. So we and our body is not even material. Material substances, when you take a microscope and you go in and in and in, you will find empty space surrounded by a cell, and then you move out. The micro eats the macro. So when you look with a microscope on the cells of your body, it looks like galaxies. So we are a mystery that walk still. Oh, the material world, it's still a mystery. Nobody knows why or what keep those cells together. What are we? So when you understand that even science still now cannot really figure out what is this all about, how can you believe in something if we don't know? You understand? Exactly, we are energy. We are energy. But what is energy? Can you grab it? Can you take it? Can you know? So everything has to be treated in a non-attaching way. When you say, for example, I believe in Anubis. Believing in the existence of something, there's nothing bad, but nothing gets changed by some beliefs. It's how you interact with the beliefs and what you create with those beliefs that are the important things. It's not the attachment to that belief. Because I have been attacked when people say, oh, the chosen one is an ego concept. And it's like, why are we in war? You understand? Why are we in war between each other instead of seeing the bigger picture, instead to reach for the highest good? What is the highest good? You understand? All the people look for what makes you feel comfortable. But the truth is, you don't need to feel comfortable. You need to understand how this crazy machine works. This universe works. Don't you think? So, when, hello everyone, when masters that came and walked the earth like Jesus or Buddha or Lao Tzu, they were all talking about the same thing, which is pagan religions, Egypt, they all talked more or less about the same things. This energy, the fact that we can manipulate it and create different results. You get anxious in public. Why do you get anxious? You know, sometimes we get anxious in public just because we do not accept our energy. When you have to go out and you are in public, just be at peace with who you are and how you behave. Be at peace with yourself, and the anxiousness will go away, because there is no pressure. The pressure that you see, you are imagining it yourself. You are creating pressure on yourself, and then you get anxious because it feels like you have to perform, or you have to be up to standard or something. And that is an illusion too. There is no standard. There is just you accepting and being at peace with who you are and your energy. It's hard. It's not hard. Sometimes that shows that we have a wrong belief about ourselves. If you feel that you cannot be yourself, if you feel that you are not up to the standard of the situation or something, that is more an issue that you have with yourself. When you love yourself unconditionally, you are happy just to be, and you don't care if you look weird, if you look strange. You will just accept who you are, and there is nothing better than that truth, believe me. I hope that can help. Yeah, I think God is a woman too, you know. You can love your own company, but you don't have to. Everything. Sometimes I hear people saying like, people will say like, oh my God, all the people are crazy, people don't understand me. And again, it could be true, because I experienced that a lot in my life. But at the same time, I forgive people for being how they are, because I forgive myself in case I am. And that changed a lot the view. When you find it hard to forgive others, is because it's hard to forgive yourself. Because I have been the bad one in people's story, and other people have been the bad one in my story. So as I accept people for how they are, I accept myself for how I am. You understand this little thing? I always say to people, don't take things too personal. Let it go. Even if people betray you or treat you bad, learn acceptance, because one day it might happen to you. You do something wrong, and then nobody will forgive you. So there is a way to transmute that energy instead of holding grudges, resentment for people, is probably because when you act wrong, you hold grudges and guilt for yourself. So when you forgive the external world for not being perfect, you also forgive yourself for not being perfect, and the energy starts to flow way better. Because at time, this is something that happened to me a lot. When we feel everyone and everything is out there to get you, we transform reality in a little paranoia. Some people might be out there to get you, but not everyone. And subconsciously, you could be projecting anger to somebody or something. We are all the combination of the two sides of life, isn't it? But for sure, you know that what that is? That is called it's a gift. Is a gift. Some of us develop this gift that when you hear the truth or you connect with the truth, your body will let you know, yes, I resonate with this belief. And your body will have goosebumps, chill. My inner ear start to vibrate. It does like pop, 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 every time I hear the truth. And that is another spiritual gift that came with time. The universe show you about the connection. Am I back? Can you see me now? I don't know what happened. I was saying that deja vu can be prediction of the future, or the future mostly. So you have a vision and then it happened in your dream. That it's still spirits trying to tell you something. Can you all still hear me? Is the connection stable now? Hope so. And anyway, the goal of spirituality is to help us connecting with Source and help us to stay united, because this is what we are. And anything that teach you to be divided, that is not good. That's why any religion or cult or things that make you believe that you know better, that you are better, and that you hold the ultimate truth of something, that is the first red flag. We are the same thing. So no matter what story they will tell you to make you feel different or better, that is an illusion itself. And I wonder how beautiful would that be in this world if we all could put the differences aside and see the commonality. Because when I see other faces of other people, no matter I know that they are a reflection of myself. For sure they got trauma, they went to school, for sure they got bullied, for sure they got dumped, for sure they have a heavy job, or for sure they're stressed. When I see other human being, I just see myself. What are you seeing? Do you see a threat? What are the things that triggers you? Because every time something triggers us and trigger a reaction out of us, there is a meaning there. There is a reason if you get triggered. Are you open also to understand why you get triggered by certain things? What does it say about you? Anyway, shall we do some breathing exercise just to release some of this anxiety, stress, and confusion? Let's do some breathing, okay? Are you ready? Let's inhale together. 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale really deeply. Hold in and release it. And inhale again. And release. Visualize any thought and anxiety feeling just leaving you through your out breath. And out. We are not in a war with nothing. Inner conflict doesn't serve us. Inhale again with me. Hold in and release. Isn't it beautiful when we can stay empty from all the negativity, empty from our overthinking mind. I hope you all keep breathing. Inhale and out. This space becomes calm. You become the divine being of your temple. You can feel the energy moving around your body. Inhale, hold it in, and release it out. When you inhale, Imagine this beautiful gold dust going through your nose and black dust coming out through your mouth. Let out every thought. Hello, Rosa. And just stay in the quantum emptiness between the exhale and the next inhale. When you become aware of this little jump into the abyss, everything changes. Try with me. Inhale. Fill up your solar plex. And then release. And now, where are we? When you exhale every thought outside, when you exhale every heaviness around your body, you get catapulted in another dimension. In here, you can be present. In here, you can really feel and perceive what is going on. In a space that is empty and full at the same time. Isn't it magical? When you can surrender and the old stories that are going on in your head. We often get attached to our story. Most of the time, that story is an illusion. You know, so many people feel this constant struggling and anxiety, and they're not happy with the circumstances around them. And they all of them have, and often I do too, we have this story in our mind. You know, oh, I am the girl that did this and that, and I'm shy, and I've been betrayed, and I'm a victim, and everything is shit, and I got betrayed, and everything is hard for me. And this story stay attached to you. And this is what you are projecting over and over and over. Your story will be validated from the universe, because the universe says, do you feel grief? And I will give you grief. Do you feel like a victim? And I will make you feel like a victim. You see only evil out there? I will give you only evil out there. You see competition, and the universe will give you competition. Whatever is in your heart and your mind will be served in a silver dish from the universe. So maybe we should change that story a little bit. Release grief, release this feeling of just surrender to the beauty of the present moment. Be grateful for what you have and what you achieved. Be grateful to yourself to be able to stand, even though many things happen to you, maybe. We are the people that we are today thanks to our history. But the people that we will be in the future depend on how we feel right now. What you manifested today came from the thought of the previous year. And what you will manifest in a year time depends on what you are feeling now. So, what are you feeling now? Are you not grateful to be alive in this mad planet? Are you not excited for what is happening? Can't you see the beauty of life? Because if you cannot, I can show it to you. You feel calm and at ease. Good. So, and I really want you, I will talk more about self-confidence issues and self-limiting beliefs. And if any of you have it, I want you to talk to me about it, because I do help people exorcising their demons, I like to say. I've been a priestess quite in a few lifetimes, yeah. As you can see, maybe. Everything that you think about yourself can be twisted. The way you give self-love to yourself as well can be shifted. We hold the ultimate power, but yet we feel so powerless. But yet we are. The most powerful. Yeah, I do tarot, but not tarot. I do oracle cards. But I am more of an intuitive. Oh, I'm glad. Let's inhale together, okay? And let's try to feel if there is tension in your body, and if you try and switch off your mind, you can try and feel those tiny, tiny pulsations and vibrations that roll around our energetic field. So inhale with me. Hold it in and release. Better. Yeah, the moon was really powerful. Have you watched the video on my YouTube about the full moon of yesterday, the eclipse? But mostly this energy is here to shake off our false light. You know what does it mean? It means removing things from your life that you might think they are a light in your life, but they're not. People pleasing, giving energy to things that you're not supposed to, not being able to feel if your energy is fine or no. This is time to go deep within and understand how you are treating yourself really, really in the details. As a sacred beings, everything we do is a ritual. Everything we touch, we influence. Every thought manifests. Every feeling. So how deep? Oh no, Rosa, we can talk about it now. How deep you can sense yourself. If you wake up in the morning, for example, and you start to scroll on your phone and get sucked in that reality, you are not really listening to yourself. We always find activity to distract us, and people pleasing is one of those. Many of us use people to escape the loneliness. We use people, drugs, situations, circumstances, the phone, just to escape how we really feel. And why are you running? Why are you running away from what you really feel? Because it can be scary, I know that. But this is what you need to do. What do you want to know, Rosa, about people pleasing? Sometimes it's because we have been brought up in society since when we were really small to obey, to yeah, it's possible. You literally read my mind, because I was saying it's the society that forced us to become people pleaser and to become servant, you understand? So when we were little, you were a beautiful, beautiful little child, and sometimes you did not want to go to school. Sometimes your energy needed to chill at home, and and guess what? They made you feel guilty for it, and they forced you to go to school. If you were skipping a dance classes, I'm sure somebody would get angry at it, about it. So we have been brainwashed into obeying. I don't know if this is clear enough, people. Everything we did in our life has been to train us on obedience. You have to go to work at this time and you go out that time and you have 30 minutes break. That's it, you obey. School, same thing. You don't want to come to school, you don't agree with school, shut up and obey. So we have been literally manipulated on obedience at the crazy point that when we don't do something, we feel guilty for it. And that is how our energy get completely fucked, because it's okay to do things when you have the energy to do it. If you are already depleted from your energy, how can you possibly help somebody else? It's impossible. So, first of all, you need to check how much energy you have. When you have a lot, so much that you are overflowing, then it's okay to help others, please others, do good. But when you need the energy for you, there is nothing that has to come between you and your own energy. Nothing. And even that guiltiness that you might feel, that is still programming, that is still you not accepting that you deserve to rest and you deserve to stay calm and not serve or please or obey constantly. You get me? And the whole society wanted us to behave like that. You understand? And one thing that people don't know is that in Italy we say, tell me with who you are hanging out and I will tell you who you are. You know? What does that mean? For real? That's cool. I like Eros. What does it mean? It means that if you hang out with people, they are in a certain way, you are more likely to be the fifth one. You understand? And if you hang out with people that are toxic and they only care about taking, well, you are manipulating yourself in being taken advantage of. How you say the same in Spanish, isn't it? It's like, tell me with who you hang out and I will tell you who you are. So with whom do you hang out? Who said, give me the power to have your life back? Your life can come back whenever you are ready to. But hanging out, even when you hang out completely alone, you know, all the time, that can reveal again your fear to open up, you know. So it's not good to be a complete hermit, because we are social beings. We are made to interact with people and to have a social life. To get into spirituality, it's a journey. It's a beautiful journey. Meditation, you just have to close your eyes, breathe in the present moment, and it's done. It's like you're high. And if there are things that run into your mind, that is called shadow work. Understanding where those thoughts come from, why they're there, why do you listen to them, why do you associate with them, because thoughts are not yours, if you didn't know. When you have pain, so until you don't find a way to release that pain, probably you will not have your life back. You need to find the day that you feel it all. You will sit there and feel it. Feel your pain until the pain feels heard, and then the pain will leave you. But it has to be acknowledged, it has to be seen, it has to be pour divine love on top of your pain. And eventually, when you give the attention that she's demanding, because pain is demanding you to look at it, that's why it's there. One day, when you will feel it enough, the pain will go. But you need to feel it, surrender to it, acknowledge it, and then pain will be removed. A new little spark of happiness will very, shy, in a shy way, they will start to pop. I'm dead serious too. Like, I don't know if you think I'm joking. Maybe I look like I'm joking, but I'm dead serious too. This is called healing. Healing. We need to heal traumas. So pain, grief, betrayed, everything that we feel. We are angry with the universe for something that happened to us. We feel pain because something happened to us. You are the one who decide to hold on to what happened and hold on to that state, or you can decide to feel it, accept it for how many time it needs to be felt and accepted, and then eventually pain will go. NLP, it can help. There are many techniques out there, from meditation through coaching, healers. There are all sorts of techniques you can try and use. Eventually, you have to find your own way. Like, we know why we feel pain. We know why sometimes we feel so comfortable in the pain that it's uncomfortable to go out of it. So it becomes like an addiction to the pain. It's comfortable to stay in there. And it takes braveness to go out of there, understanding that life can still turn around. Life is beautiful. I am blessed to be alive, and you can change it. And also depends what are your goals, because every one of us needs slightly different things according to what happened to our life. So there is not one things that work for everyone. I wish it was like that, but it does not work like that. There are people even in the TED Talks, I don't know if you've seen the program, people that have been raped, people that have been destroyed with acid, making the best motivational speech ever. You can see that sometimes things that happen in your life, for how bad they are, what can we do? With who are we going to be angry at, and for how long? There is a way to take charge of what happened and stand up. And people found their life purpose thanks to those dramatic things that happened to them. People that got raped now do speech talk to other victims. They found their life purpose in the very things that destroyed their life. I don't know if you understand how powerful this is. And it's not about aspirin. You can take all the medicine that you want. If your body is telling you that you have to feel something, you will have to feel it. You have to sit there with your rage, with your anger, with your victim, with your whatever it is, with your pain. Your body wants you to sit there and stay with that feeling so that it can go. Because everything comes through us, but we decide what to hold on to. You understand? Sometimes souls give you headache to tell you an upgrade. Sometimes we have headache because source is trying to communicate us something. Sometimes we feel sleepy because source is replenishing our energy. It is lovely to come to that realization, yeah. Because in the end of the day, we haven't chose. I mean, this life is a jungle, if you didn't notice. People get killed, people die. It's a very unfair world. We yeah, of course it's okay to drink beer. Don't become an alcoholic, but a beer once in a while never killed no one. When we come into this world, we receive just a lot of bad things. We get touched in the wrong way. We get traumatized. Crazy shit happen to us. Like, this is life. This is the world, if you didn't know. And we cannot change it. And there is not like a complaining office that you can go and say, excuse me, I got suffocated 2 times in the first day that I was born. So I died twice the day that I was born. So how is that? So it's up to you what you want to do. You can stay forever and take all the time you need to metabolize and process all the events that happen in our life. But eventually, after every storm, there is a rainbow. And eventually, after every death, there is a new birth somewhere. Exactly. This is a soul evolution. No, I don't remember where I went, but I had a lot of health problems due to that. because yeah, I was born with with the thing. I suffocated with this, and then they put me in a machine. I came back alive, and then after not even 8 hours, a nurse accidentally just suffocated me. Don't ask me how that happened, but I had a lot of trouble when I was really small, because I was afraid of everything, because I thought everything wanted to kill me. So I was this big and I couldn't trust nothing coming near me, because I got traumatized so bad in the first day of life. You see, even suicide will not save you. This is the point. You cannot say, I will have a better life my next one, because I bet 100 quid it will happen the same thing in your next life. Things happen for a reason. There is no way to escape it. There is no way you cannot reset it. You cannot kill yourself and say, oh, next life will be better. The same lesson will appear again. It doesn't. It's only in your reality. In your reality, life sucks, not in mine, and not in many other. So I'm telling you that it's possible for you to have a life that doesn't suck. If you are serious on this, we can have one-to-one therapy coaching session, and you can let it all out, and we see what we can do. So if you are really interested, just send me an email.